Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and this is the Cyclist Tactics version 1.0. And with that, after 2.5 years of development, our two-man team is, plus a few contractors, is very happy to see this one out of the door and into the wild of Steam. And into your hands, hopefully, as well. So, what do we have here? Well, it's a fully playable version. That's the release version of the game. And you can play the demo of it, the updated one, that is based on this version, for yourself, if you are still thinking about if you want to buy it or not. And you're welcome to try it out. So, what we are going to do today is try out career mode, because that is the thing that is not available in the demo. And I'm going to assume that you have a potentially vague understanding of what this game is about after seeing a few screenshots and so on. So what I'm going to do is just dive straight in, skipping the tutorials, which is very much not recommended if you are starting out yourself. But yes, that's another story. So let's see. What do we want to pick here? Easy mode, hard mode, or normal mode? Well, I think we're going with hard mode. Currently, actually, there is not that massive amount of difference in it, apart from the progression. The AI, there is a potential difference in it. The AI is looking ahead a lot more and is more accurate in hard mode than it is in easy mode. But it tends to perform really well in easy as well. So, yeah. Let's give hard mode a go. So we need to make a jersey. Well, what kind of jersey do we want to make here? Let's see. There are a few cool options, of course. I think I'm going with not Captain America, not Batman either. This one. I'm going with this one, and we make it black and red. Let's see if I find it. There. And nope, not black. There we go. Yes, perfect. And what is our team called? Well, Starstruck. Starstruck Racing. And don't you hate it when the content creator can't actually talk while typing? Isn't that... Have I actually spelled it correctly? Starstruck. Yes, correct. Racing. And what is our rider called? Well, Starstruck Racing, of course, hosts the fabulous Dickie McSpeck. Alright, there we have that fellow. Very well known, of course, to a few of you. Not so much for all the others. And he's certainly not a time trial. He is more of a sprinter, I would say. Also a good choice for a starting... A starting specialization, although it makes things a little harder than mountain, for instance, or flat, which is very generic and thus very usable. And, okay, do we want to change any of the stats? Oh, this, level 2 is a little harsh. There's not much going on with this. I think I'm going to sacrifice another point of recovery there. We are very low, as you can see. This curve is dropping off like crazy. This is how quickly a rider tires out. The more it drops in these steps down, the worse it is. But yeah, I do think I prefer to have a little bit higher starting energy per turn. This is how fast a rider can go without using attack points. And here we have attack, which adds further speed to a move that already uses all of the energy per turn. But anyway, so we have our sprinter here. What would a sprinter be without speed, right? So, yeah, I think that's fair. So, Starstruck Racing is now ready to do all the downhilling. Yeah, that too. So what's currently ongoing here is that it is generating our season. All the races in the game are fully procedurally generated according to certain archetypes that we have put in there or predefined for those. There's basically infinite variability in those stages, so won't see the same one twice. Yeah, hello there, Mr. Mentor. I know you from the tutorials, which I have played way too many times for debugging purposes. So, yes. Hello again. Yes, you're right. If no one picks you up, if no team picks you up, why not start your own team? Yeah, it's a bold move. And certainly a big challenge, yes. That's what we are here for. And we're starting at the bottom of Amateur League. And we are going to try to work our way up. And this calendar is actually looking pretty good for us. Because, well, these red races, these are races. These are 27 races that are on this calendar. And we can pick one per month. So up to 9 races. And sometimes the competitor teams decide to fill them up before you get a chance to pick them. Because you are picking last. Because you are the dirt of the league. Amateur league, even. And, yeah, you have a pathetic funding budget. And we have basically no goals for the season. But now we need to pick some races. So you can see the prestige number of them. 5 is the lowest there is. It goes up to 10. Those races we can't even see yet. There are 2 different types of races that we are seeing here. Amateur league races and mixed league events, which can be joined in by pro tour teams. Those guys we don't want to fight just yet. So let's take it a little easy. And why is this calendar looking good for us? Well, because it fortunately turned out that we actually can pick a race every single month. That is not necessarily a given. Although, I think we're going to skip this one with our sprinter. Dickie McSpeck would die. He would die up a mountain. Alright, let's pick those. This one can go. This is a mixed event as well. And not that many teams in it, but it certainly looks like it's going to be pretty tough. So yeah, and those stages, let's take a look at the stages. That's a nice time trial, yo. Oof, ow. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, no. How about no? Weishorn. Let's see if we have a climber available. So let's build our team. We have Dickie McSpeck leading the team with his throwing skills, I guess. And then, that's an inside joke you might not know about. Now I look stupid. So, Justin Gray, for instance, he's a good rouleur, which means he's good in the flat. And he's looking quite solid. He looks like a perfect helper for Dickie McSpeck. Oh, he's very expensive. That is most of our budget that we have left over if we wanted to grab him. He's a level 5. We could also grab David Perry instead. He's looking solid, also a rouleur, quite versatile actually, as a cobble rider. And who more? Another sprinter? Samuel Jenkins? Yeah, solid stats and all, but 1,300 for just another sprinter? I don't know. Tyler Campbell, he is looking like a rouleur, so let's pick him, and he's not too expensive. Just level 3, decent speed in him, and he's, flat rider. Looking good. He can lead out the Dickie. So, who more do we want to pick? I think either David Perry or Justin Gray. And let's go a little bit more versatile because we do have our rouleur pick there in Tyler Campbell. There, yeah. Okay, David Perry. Now we have 900-ish bucks remaining. Let's take another look at those races. Well, we didn't want to do this one, and we are certainly not really going to be able to compete in the Weishorn Challenge. So let's take this one out of the calendar, and you will see in the budget here that this one is, it's going back up. So that's probably for the better. And that will allow us to maybe onboard young talent. Vladislav Pavlov, maybe, or Christopher Ward. I think I like... Ooh, Christopher has a lot of recovery. That's good. But Vladislav is a little quicker. So let's take him. Alright, and has higher potential too. This is the level of the rider, by the way. And what is in parentheses is the potential of the rider. That's the highest level the rider can reach during his career. And now, I think we are off to the races. No, not quite. We first have to sign up our riders to the races. And, I do think we have enough cash to actually take everyone to everywhere. And I just placed a minor fitness peak there. We are going to get to that. And yes, it's still a little awkward that you have to place all the ticks here for everyone. Should just have a button here which ticks them all. But anyway, this one will be quite quite good for us, I believe. Because it is mostly flat, as you can see, all the stages there. There's a time trial at the start, not too long. We might have a decent shot at this one. So I think what I'm going to do is place... and how's this one? Oh, there's a little kicker towards the end. There's this little kicker towards the end of the finish there. Just a few nodes uphill. So, yeah, we could potentially try that one, but I think what I'm going to do... How bad is this one? Oh, that might be something the way we can compete as well. So, how about... we go... there are 2 flat stages in here. Ooh, this one looks tough, though. And this one as well. For our flat team. This one is a little tough. But we do need someone to tackle these. So, yeah, let's put Dickie on a fitness peak in the sprints. And let's try to stagger and spread out our team a little. And I think one there and then one there. And I think we have placed everything now apart from Vladislav. He's our helper and he is just here for the learning experience. Or that is what we say. He's of a different opinion. But he could potentially... How strong is he? Not very. But we can place him here as well. All right, that should be it for the setup of the season. We have $250 remaining, and we have a solid team, I would say. Let's take a look at the world. We have chosen races in Helvetia 2 and in Achana. We have just 1. That's the Lua, sorry. Achana we have 2, and the Lua with 1, and in Fruinia we have 2 as well. So a mixed bag. None in Gazmir. We have shunned you, our home country. Alright, but now it is indeed time to start the season. So let's get going. And there we have it. First month of the cycling season. And what are we going to do now? Well, we don't have anything to do. This monthly checklist is all green. We are ready to race. And this is going to be our first one. David Perry and Vladislav Pavlov are the ones that hold the fitness peaks. Well, even though it's just minor ones. So those are the ones to watch. Let's try to make something happen with Dickie too, though. Maybe a top 10. I think a top 10 might actually be possible. Let's see, though. Depends on how bad the competition is. Ooh. There are a few pretty high-ish teams in there, too. Okay, race preview. First, all the actual big races are going to be simulated. And then, finally, we get to the race that we are partaking in. So, simulating the race, we have the following results. It ended with a little group going away. Yeah, okay. That was probably here in the downhill. Something happened there. Anyway, Hegenberg round. This is a nasty race. It's like, think Flandern Rund, but even worse. Do you see the little red sections down at the bottom? Those are technical sections, like tiny roads and really windy and dangerous. And then there are lots of cobble climbs in this as well. And it's super long. Yeah, that's a little nasty. But yeah, we're not racing it, so that's fine. We would probably die about there. This one, Daalbeck to Hammersbach, a little tour being simulated through. Karl Seidel is taking it for Vista Watches team. And then we have the Arrow. That's a little time trial. Not many participants in this one. Fast road deliveries takes the most prestige points. This is what you're fighting for in the season, the prestige points. And amateur races do yield the least amount of them, while pro races, of course, do the most. And mixed is a mixed bag in that sense. Quite a bit more than amateur races, but not quite enough. And here, this is our race that we have signed up for. And there we have... well, look at that! David Perry is actually one of the favorites, an outsider favorite. Not bad. Okay, David Perry, our leader, yes, he's in the list. And that means we can get started. Loading into the race. So what the AI does here in the loading phase of the game is that it's generating kind of a decision heat map for every rider across the whole stage, where it analyzes all the terrain that you see here. Oh, it's so nice. I hope these trees are not actually growing on the road. And then does a full analysis of what it needs to do in order to be successful. Or rather, it doesn't decide that. It gives that heat map to the rider, which then can be looking at it and deciding, yeah, this looks like a good move. But anyway, we are now at the front of the peloton, where we definitely don't want to be. Do we want to launch an attack, maybe, in case one is successful? I mean, we have Tyler here. Tyler Campbell. He's decent in a flat. He might be able to get through. Or do we need him as a lead out or a helper? But I mean, we have a Vladislav as our helper, I guess. And Dickie McSpeck and David Perry are going to be trying to be actually be successful in this stage. So Tyler, who is our guy for the escape group, is going to move a little further behind so that he can join the escape group, while the others are falling back into the peloton and others are joining the relay of the peloton. And Dickie McSpeck definitely wants to have an easy time riding in the peloton. So there we have Vladislav. He's also got... No? Yeah, if we have an attack, someone in the escape group, then we don't really need to have anyone leading or pulling the peloton there, do we? He should stay in P2 though, in the middle. So in this game, the peloton is split up into 4 parts. There's P1. P1 is this part. That's the part where you have all kinds of decision-making capabilities, like attacking and such, but you can't pull the peloton. That is P0 that does it. That's the relay, and the relay decides where the peloton is going. And then we have P2. Pretty good slipstream in there, but it takes a turn to get to P1. So you can't attack from there out of the peloton. You can only fall through the peloton to behind the peloton. And P3, even better slipstream, but it takes you 2 turns to get to the front of the peloton. And even if no one is in the peloton, it is still considered to have 80 to 120 riders. And that is all the support riders that we have taken out of the game, condensed down out of the sport, because they usually are not that impactful. They are very much needed in reality, and they are needed to get proper slipstream, but they are not that interesting to follow. So, David Perry, yes, drop behind, please. And there we have our first turn. Attack is going early on. 5 riders already. Oof, this is a pretty big one. I hope it's not going to be too hardly chased. Too harshly chased, I mean. All right, everyone is attempting to work together. So, and who's in here? David Molina. Some climbers. There's some rouleurs. Okay, doesn't look too bad. And what you also can do is, if you press spacebar, then you will see what kind of specializations they have. So, rouleur, climber 5, and what level they have as well. So, sprinter level 6 in there. And climber level 5, TT expert, and 2 rouleurs. Anyway, we are going to join the relay and just do our part of the work. And down here, let's move down into P3 and enjoy the slipstream. Vladislav stays there though. He needs to be ready on call. Alright, so let's follow along here. And now that we have settled in and are all in position, we can just move along. And what I can do to speed things up a bit is that I'm going to... Let's see. Where is Vladislav? David Perry, he's in P3. And Dickie McSpeck is in P3. I put them on auto rest mode. That means they stay in P3 and are happy there. And automatically move so that I don't have to control them. And I leave Tyler and Vladislav on not auto rest mode so that I can control them if need be and turn the auto rest mode off. So yes, only 1 click needed then. And we are just going to ride along. They are moving fast. They are moving quite fast. Right, don't burn all the energy that early on. The peloton is moving very slow, so we will have a decent gap pretty quickly. Yeah, moving through there, and yep, all good. I probably actually can turn it on for Vladislav now as well, and just have him come to the front a little later. But yeah, let's continue moving. These climbs that are coming up are looking at are they? Yeah, the first one you can just jump over in one turn. But the second one, that is a tough move, although 14 free movement points is a lot. So these numbers that you're seeing here in the nodes, and that is how much free movement points you get for your next turn if you land on this node. And these numbers below here, you see, with him we don't have much. Here, there's a +1 there, right? So these are the trait bonuses, so from your skills, and these numbers that you see down there, so trait bonuses, and here's slipstream numbers. Of course, when you're riding steep uphill, slipstream is not that important because you don't get much because you're moving slowly. But yes, and in this case, 14 free movement points. Can they actually jump this? I think the escapees will definitely try to. That will likely split the group up, but we shall see. Alright, we're just continuing to move on. 1 turn and 49. Well, 1.49 turns is what we currently have in advantage, roughly, timing-wise. But this is a big move by the peloton. They don't want to let us get away quite that far, so it looks like they are keeping us on a somewhat tight leash. 1 turn 57 at the moment, and now we start moving a little slower, slowing down, and the peloton is doing the same. Alright, it's settling in. Good. It's right when I come to the front to pull for the first time. Isn't that beautiful? Right, where would these guys like me to go? I would guess here, because landing short of that just means shit free movement points. We don't want that. So, yeah, let's go there, and we have 12 free movement points for our next move. The AI will look at this move and see, like, yeah, okay, this is reasonable. Like this, any shorter would be bad, any longer not really necessary. And now that we have made our move here, we have the luxury of just relaying back to the back of the group, and for free. Otherwise, positional changes do take energy in the group. And just confirm and wait for our turn again. And yes, the pace is low now. So the peloton, please. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's not kind of them. And yeah, the escapees have started to move a little quicker now as well. We are being pressured. They don't quite want us to be that lean in energy use. And that, ooh, he couldn't quite get there. Yeah, you don't get any slipstream for this move. So he just fell short. Stefan Schmidt, wow, this is so terrible for him. Look at that. Oh, man. So he's basically out at that point. He will be back in the peloton in no time. Because we get 13 free movement going there, and he only gets 4. Yeah, that's not optimal. Okay, 5 remaining. And now we'll probably just move there. Yeah. Can we? Let's use the preview mode here. You can... it's so pretty with the clouds moving over these slopes. With preview mode, you can look at where you can land in your next turn. And as you can see, we can jump it just barely. Using up all our energy and then free attack points on top. But as long as we are not maxing out, that's fine. So that keeps our speed intact, our maximum speed intact. We still have 15 attack points then. Oh, after that 12. And the peloton is moving into a good position as well. Look at him, Stefan Schmidt. He will have to take either the jump to there. What is even going on with him? What? Do I want to make this move myself? Well, as you can see here, we are moving across a 12% slope section. That gives -5 slipstream. And -5 slipstream means basically 0 slipstream for almost any speed you ride. So that means that I can lead out or be 5th. There's no difference in energy usage, basically. So for this, we can do this. Okay. Why am I pulling again? Have they just all ordered to the back? Reordered to the back? Those bastards don't want to pull? I guess so. Peloton pulling into a weird place there. So now we go to the back and we're off. It is through a pretty nasty technical section here. A rough technical section. That's why they're not moving quite that far and why we're not getting that nice downhill slipstream. But the Peloton... Oh! They chose a bit of a weird move there. I think Oh! Where's David Perry? Where are these guys? Did they actually... Oh, they are playing smart! Look at that! Okay, I need to... This is actually a good move then. Because the Peloton will probably just move to here. But I definitely need to turn that off, the rest mode, to be sure that they are rejoining the Peloton. Because everything else would be terrible. But yeah, this is the smarter move. To make a move short, land here, get all the free movement points, and then go here. The Peloton, on their move now, is sacrificing 10 free movement points. Or more. And yeah, let's see. We are in there. We confirm. And now, we even have someone to pull us. Isn't that fancy? Yeah, I'm on board with this move. Alright, let's see. As you can hear from the background music, that has picked up a little in intensity. And that's one of the many things that I'm quite proud of here in this. It is fully adaptive music that is... basically, we have 5 10-minute tracks, but those are layered such that we have a chill version of the track, which is the bass. Not the bass, the instrument, but the bass version that is always playing. And then as the race intensity goes up, we are layering in additional layers for that track, which adds instruments and harmonies and melodies and all that stuff. And then if you're getting to a really high intensity situation, you have it went from a chill track that you have playing in the menus and such to a full-blown rock song, basically. Well, without vocals, of course, that would be cringe. But yes. So here we go. That is still not quite catching the Peloton. I hope they slow down. They should be landing there, and we should be able to get to this node in one move, despite the technical sector that is there. We do have plenty of people pulling too, so I'm not too worried here. But we do need to catch the Peloton before the flat. That is sure. Okay, difficult situation here. We could make a really efficient move here. But I think this is too early. Moving there would give us 4 more free movement points for the next turn, but costing us a lot of resources. Yeah, so now better follow this wheel for now. This is still far to go. Still have 150-ish nodes to go there. And yeah, the Peloton is moving there, so we should be able to catch them. No, they're moving short. But it's Vladislav time. So now, let me show you this tool. When you're moving with one of your team members, it shows how much resources your other team members in the same stack, in the same location, in the same node, would be using following that move. And as you can see there, they would use 5 energy. So, not too bad. I think I'm going to do this. Yep, everyone is following. And let's do that again. Alright, there we go. So now we are back in the Peloton. And probably have actually used less resources than the Peloton. Because we had one turn down here where we had some recovery going on. So, yes. 4 riders remaining. It's because Francisco actually has done that move. Oh man, he has escaped. That's a long solo effort, man. That's a very long solo effort if you want to be successful with that. I don't think that's quite going to happen. Because, well, let's confirm this, but I can show you his resources very soon. So, Vladislav get... Oh, no, he has already used too much there, so let's wait a turn. This would cost attack points to move up in this situation, because he's already spent all his energy that turn. So I don't want to continue going there. But, oh, he's going away. So how good is he? He's actually doing pretty well. But can he pull that off against 4 other riders? I don't think so. Not if we work together here. And it should be entirely possible to get him. But maybe he has calculated something fancy there. That's some nice slipstream we get. Yes, back in the peloton. Alright, it's my turn to pull. Always dislike that. Vladislav. Now, having not spent that much energy this turn, we sure can afford to move forward a bit. And he still has decent amounts of energy. My sprinter, Dickie McSpeck, and David Perry are still looking mighty fine. 77 energy and 17 attack points. They're looking good. Do we need to move Vladislav further to the front now? Is that something we need to do? I think so, yes. I think so. Alright, the others stay behind. Why I'm moving Vladislav forwards is that if we are looking like we are getting caught... Wow, he's moving. He's hauling ass. Oh my. How much energy do we have here in this group? Oh, there's some strong riders in here. Yeah, okay. Don't think he can outlast us. Not like this. Let's move to here. That's a pretty strong move. Alright. And the others will no doubt follow. Yes, they did. So where's the peloton going? Yeah, they're making a strong move here. Okay. It's going pretty fast. Some attacks going. Oh, that is... It's breaking apart a little. And that is one of the reasons why you should move Vladislav forward. Because he might be on pulling duty soon. Yeah. Those escapees that are going out of the peloton now, they are probably pretty fresh, all things considered. Let's check them out once they appear. And Vladislav is now here. 1 turn away from actually being able to pull. How is the... Oh yeah, there's still a few good helpers up front who can do some pulls. That next one, yeah, he can still do a good pull. And then we want to join in to be potentially overriding the decision of P0, the spear tip of the peloton, in the decision where to go. Yes, sign that up, and we are staying behind though for another turn at least with Dickie and David. They are having fun there in the slipstream, saving their energy. Oh yeah, we're getting really close now. If they just had moved there though, that would have given the escapees more of a chance, but this is still so far to go. I think they're going to be caught. Even with with us not doing anything for the chase. Let's see. Alright, they have been caught again, it looks like, those escapees. Yeah, alright, let's follow them. Oh yes, in this phase you can really see the benefit of still staying for as long as possible in P3. Look at this energy. Like 4, 5, 6, this would be 7, but so it's a 6-1 because we have so low energy per turn. And then it's just 1, because we're riding in the slipstream following them. Alright, let's continue with that. No energy cost right there. Here we are running very low, 23.5. Some others are lower still, but Nikolai here, he was the, let's see, he's a climber 5. Oh, he probably got over this terrain much better. Yeah, alright, he's still doing well. He might just be a beast in general. And David the sprinter, yeah, alright, still in a good group. I think we're catching Francisco. Was that his name? Francisco? Yeah. Exactly. We are catching him soon. And now Vladislav has joined the fray up front and is going to pull a little too. Maybe. No, we still have our ride up front. He can still win! Not. Dicky, do we want to move you forward? He has lost so much resources already. It's getting a little slow. One more turn. One more turn, Dicky. One more turn in P3. Can relax a little. Hope for the best. But soon, we actually want to move forward quite a bit because there are 2 technical sectors coming up where people back in the peloton will be squeezed a little. And that means it's not nearly as efficient being there throughout these technical sectors as it would be on just wide open road. And so let's just move there. Where do we want to follow? That was a weak move. Could have. Maybe they just want to let him hang out there. I can understand that, yeah. And it's nice to not use any energy there, but the peloton's getting awfully close. Yeah, okay, they're still waiting one turn. Not opening the throttle just yet. They see that these escapees are not the strongest. So we are... it's our pulling duty again. Oh, no. I don't want to. Alright. You stay there. And now, with this going the way it is, I think I do want to get forward to the front of the peloton. Preparing for the final punch up the little climb. As you can see there, it's really a tiny climb. You can just pass over it into the finish zone. But this will just make it such that there will be very little slipstream available for that move across the finish line. Alright, so he has moved there. Do I want to catch him this turn? It's tempting. It's also tempting to just go past and just ride past him there. But that uses... I'm not too worried about that. What is currently lower, actually, is our energy. Well, not technically, but practically it is, because you're probably always going to use maximum energy now for a few turns, or close to. So spending 1 attack point actually isn't too bad. But do we want to do that? He has moved onto the 9, so we wouldn't have a disadvantage if we move to just here. Yeah, okay. And 1 is even going short of that. And the peloton not quite striking yet. Okay. They do have a lot of speed in them if they want to. And they have not decided to... They see how weak everyone is. They're not too worried. Let's go to the back. We're in a good position now. We have an advantage over this David Molina guy. And Nikolai here looks very strong still. Don't think we really can beat him. But we will be able to... We need to stay on his wheel, I believe. I think that's the way to go. So, and here I'm going to... Oh, he's also very low. 24 energy. And okay. It looks like some of the favorites are now starting to appear at the front of the peloton. Let's try to do the same with David and McSpeck here. Because that usually means that throttles are being pushed quite hard. And now is the time to... What? No! No! They have reordered on my wheel. Nasty. They are playing games already. They have all just fallen back behind my wheel. And... Or have I just forgotten to reorder to the back? I don't... Maybe I have. Ooh, okay, there we go. Vladislav has a few problems following already. Someone is going there. Keith Reed, how are you, sir? Oh, that's a weird attack. But the peloton is following there. So yeah, let's head over there. Okay, the peloton is following. Everyone else is following. And now... The race is on. The race is truly on. Okay. The escape group will be having a few problems very soon. And this is looking like we are a little doomed. Probably just one more turn or so. So let's just fall back with Vladislav here. We don't want to lead out. That's not my thing with my ride up front. And Dicky McSpeck, good positioning there. Not for a sprint, mind you, but for just in general being able to act and react rather to other moves. And what we are doing now is just sign that off. Okay, come on. Can we get a top 10 in this? Probably not with Tyler, but now it is. Well, it's all balls to the walls, right? So let's just go attack. We need to attack the escapees and see if we can get away. But that looks like, wow, the peloton is moving so hard. That looks like they're just, look at this move. That is how many? That's 24 nodes. Yeah, that's a big one. All right. He's last man standing. Last man standing. That's something. That doesn't give you any prestige points, but it's for the morale, I guess. So yeah. Now we have the situation here. Oh, this rider is basically dead. This one too. So yeah, there are still a few strong riders. How many turns do we have left? About 2 from here. Like a move to here, and then from there a move across, just barely across. Just 2 turns. I want to get to the front in those turns. The pace will be really hard. We still have enough attack points to do so though. So, yep, okay, I'm fine here. I think I'm fine in this position. And we are going as far as we can. Something like this. That means we have a full move ahead of us. This is the most efficient we can do. And the peloton is right behind us. The peloton is right behind us. Yeah, can we even get across the finish? I think we can. Yeah, I think we can. I highly doubt, though, that we will make it in front of the peloton. Will we? Nah, surely not. Surely not. Let's see what happens, though. Okay, now we really need to get positioned. And how many dead riders are in here? But he's not that much stronger. Martin Hermann? What are you doing there? Martin? You're from BAM Racing? Yes, BAM Racing team. There we have the leader himself. Alright. And Gabriel Costa, that is looking fine. Francisco here has switched over to helper role, being in there. Vladislav is absolutely dead. And he can't do anything anymore. Anyway. So let's just stay there as a bit of a roadblock. Now we really need to... Oh, no. Too late. Too late, I believe. Too late. 1 turn too late. We should have moved up earlier. The sprinters are getting into position. And we are a little late in this positioning battle. Also, we are burning a lot of resources getting there. Alright, get to the front, Nate. Top 10 should be possible, though. David Perry, you are looking a lot better. Alright, get there. Yep, and now... Go! Charge! Oh, man. Tyler Campbell for the win. Go, Tyler. Go, Tyler. No! No! Oh, no. Oh, that is so ice cold. That is so ice cold by the peloton. 0.02 turns from the win. Oh, that feels in the feels, man. Okay, let's go here. Can we still sprint forward a little? No, that's what I meant with we are far too far back. Dicky, go! No, you can't go any further. But this is fifth place at the moment. Let's see what David Perry is doing. He can go there. Oh. Maybe he can go a little further. Let's see. Can he go? No. Yeah, he can outsprint. He can outsprint Dicky. No, he doesn't outsprint Dicky. That's nasty. You don't outsprint Dicky. You don't steal kindergarten boys' lunchboxes, do you? So, yeah, there we go. So that's a hopefully solid sprint. Vladislav, well done, mate. You're in rest mode now. There are no points left over. Now we let it play out and see where we end up. But that was a good stage. I mean, 5th place? Oh no, someone squeezed in there. Oh, that's nasty. But the nastiest thing, of course, is being destroyed on the finishing line. That was so close. This is the equivalent of the real life being caught 50 meters before the finish line. This is crazy. All right. Well, that was a solid stage. This is giving us quite a few prestige points, I believe. There we are. Not bad. I'm happy with these results. Top 10 was the goal, and 5th and 7th. Very, very good. And that is giving us all kinds of prestige points here. And as you see, that gives us 100 points. Our sponsor doesn't care about this race whatsoever. So we only get half of those actual prestige points towards our sponsor goals. So instead of 100 points, we get 50. But for the world rankings, of course, we do get 100 points. So, good. Well, that stage is done. Was a good one. Nice finale there. So, next month, yes, we do have our major fitness peak for the Basara sprints. And that starts out with a little prologue and then goes into a first pretty short flat stage. And then a bit of a hilly finish there. That is something for David Perry. Although there are no technical sectors, so he can't really play his strength there in the cobble / technical department. But he does have, wow, he's really strong. 90 energy and 8 energy per turn. That's really good. So Dicky is also looking pretty strong. Yeah, looking good. But what we need to do first, every month, is scout and shortlist. So let's see what we are going to scout. How about we scout for I think I want to have a solid rider for time trials. So let's look for an Ahanan rider. And time trial. Maximum chance to roll time trial. Let's go there. Yeah, okay, TT expert. 4-8. Wow. Igor Kulikov, yeah, and what? Okay, this is pretty strong. He has awkward stats, 56-8, so very low energy, pretty good energy per turn, very, very high attack, and quite low attack per turn. But yeah, he almost has a level up already, and that means that we easily can put a point into his energy, and then he's looking far less awkward. Is he though? Do we want to? Now the other riders are just a little too weak. Yeah, Justin Gray would be another candidate, of course. But we can always shortlist him later if we roll some bad stuff here in the scouting. So let's shortlist him. Shortlisted riders will be available for hire at the start of the next season. And yeah, you get to pick them then. You don't have to hire them, but you get a closer selection at that point. All right, what we need to do now is check out how much experience that gave us. 55% towards the next level. Yeah, even Vladislav, just being there, 24%. Nice. And now we are ready to get into the next races. First, of course, once again, simulating a bit. That was the Steinway Classic. Lots and lots of cobble sectors in there. It's basically Paris-Roubaix. And here, 3-country challenge. 7-day tour, 1-time trial. Oh, nice time trial there towards the end. Vladimir Frolov takes it. Yeah, he's a beast. He's such a beast. Time trial level 2, flat and mountain. Yeah, he's a good rider. And TTT challenge. Team time trial. Weird course for one, but that's cool. So let's run that one. And that is being won by Sala and Bianco Insurances. And Great Lakes, get through this one as well. We are currently in 24th at the end of the first month. That is a good jump from 44th, but that won't stick, I guess. Although David Perry is looking mighty fine, so who knows? And there's not that much competition here. Fast road deliveries though. Valentin Kuzmin, he has a time trial level 2 in this amateur race, and flat 1. Ooh, level 8 rider. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, there's no beating him there. Let's start the race. Let's get this time trial on the way. And there we have it. Already jumping right in the action. There's a bit of a technical section right at the start. But yeah, let's see. Can we reach the finish in 2? No, we can't. But we can move 1 short so that we don't lose our 1 extra movement point that would cost. Or the maximum would be lowered by 1 if you make a max move. Vladislav, so bad. I think I'm going to move pretty slow with him, actually. Let's see, how slow can we move? I don't want to spend all his attack. Let's see what happens if we move there, where the time limit is moving. Tyler Campbell. Yeah, let's move short with him as well. This is an efficient move, so let's do 1 efficient move that costs us too much. Yes, all right. Let's see. The others are almost finished already. Yeah. Time trials in this game are run in parallel, so that you always see where everyone else is at the same time, and that often gives you some hints as to how much you can push. It's also much more interesting to look at than having them all start sequentially and not knowing anything about where they're placed. Something you can do in a fictional universe, can't you? So yeah, here we go. That's a good move, and then we can do a max move across the... Oh, that was actually a mistake I made there. That's a mistake, a small one, but a mistake. Should have moved 1 further, because it's better to be 1 closer to the finish there, in general. Yeah, in this case, where there's so much distance here, it doesn't really matter much, but... Alright, can we cross the line of the next one? Yes, we can, so let's make a max move. Alright, and here our short movers. Let's, with Tyler, just move short there, because they have to recover energy and attack for the next upcoming stages. And if you spend it all, well, then you have a difficult time recovering it all. We are now behind the time limit. Now that's not great. So Vladislav actually has to get moving. And there, Ulan is taking it. Here we go. We do want... Oh, 5th? 5th? Ooh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. I expected a lot worse. That's solid. Same time as Max Busch. And we might have a shot with this. It's 0.24 turns. 0.24 turns? Yeah, I don't think we can... ever really get that. Where are we supposed to break away from these guys, right? Where are we supposed to break away? On those flat stages. A few little hills, but let's get this over with. So in the overall, Dicky in 9th. That's a solid place to be in. Alright, looking good so far. Now, first stage. Just 1 technical sector right there in the downhill, and then it's all flat, but 2 sprints. So sprint jersey to grab here. Of course, there's sprint jerseys and mountain jerseys to grab along the way. Do we have any mountain points in this? No. Okay, so it's just the sprint jersey that is counted here. David Perry, 96 energy on his fitness peak. 21 attack. You can see this is how we've recovered. And this is looking pretty solid here for David and Tyler. He took it very slowly. But Dicky has not fully recovered. And Vladislav not either. He is on 0 recovery right now, though. So, recovery stat is 0, so that's terrible. Basically can do whatever and he will not fully recover. Okay, for this one, David Perry actually also, again, in 5th of the favorites. He's looking like he's going to be pretty strong here. And I would tend to agree, although there are no technical sectors here which can make it a little better for us. Do we want to send up an escape? Ooh. Tyler has fully recovered, so we might want to send him out. And then we do the Dicky-David duo again for the actual finish. I think that's a solid strategy, so let's go with that. Team briefings are on their way, and there we go. Dicky is going back to P2. And David as well. And Vladislav, once again, is chilling somewhere. No, wait a second. He can... he can just stay where he is. And then later join the group there, P0. And Tyler is... How much energy do you have? Do you need this all for this stage? I don't think so. So we do have the leeway of using this one energy point to reposition and get a better wheel there. Because they are probably going to go... Ooh. Although, it's not really a good move to go here, because look at this difference. 4 and then 6-2. That is very inefficient, but you need to spend an attack point, at least one attack point, in order to get away from the Peloton so that they can't choose to follow you. Anyway, Vladislav is going to stay here. He's going to stay here. And an attack is going anyway without attack points because everyone decided to just let them go. Alright, I appreciate that. That means we have more opportunity to later on push a bit. And Tyler sure can do this on this terrain, which is mostly flat. So we are going into there, and David as well. And now we are basically alone. And it's with a good rider. He's about as strong as we are. He has +1 in mountain though. Okay, yeah, we join him. Small escape group. And he can stay in P2, I believe. Or nah, let's leave him out for now. He has not spent any energy yet. P3 it is. P3 it is. Even though the stage is short, let's move them there. Okay, that's a good move, mate. I follow you. I follow your lead. Peloton is moving there. Also a good move. Let's all follow. So we have a little advantage. It means we need to pull pretty hard now if we want to build the advantage. They are not going to let us go, though. They are not going to let us go. Let's move into P2 for the moment with Vladislav. And now let's see where we can move. This is a strong move. Pretty efficient. 7 energy. Are you kidding me? They've already caught us. Alright. They are not playing games today. They are not playing games today. Alright, well, it's fair enough. It's a short stage. Don't want to necessarily create that kind of chaos. So now Tyler's leading at the front. No, I think he can just fall back there a little. Maybe he's trying again next turn. We shall see. Maybe he tries to get away again. We could try a late stage attack as well with Tyler. I mean, he doesn't have that much energy spent just yet. Is he... No, okay, no attack going there. And the Peloton is moving hard. So you know what? I'm actually going to try that. A late attack from Tyler. He's going to follow now and then fall back into P2. We're going to just roll along until there before the sprints. And then sprint and then pull through. And try to get away. Of course, that is going to be very tough, if not impossible. Because the Peloton will have an insane pace at that point. But why not? Why not try? And moving through the palm trees. Are they growing on the road again? No? Okay. Yep, there he's going. He's going off again on his own. Alright. You have fun, mate. We are just going to move along. And the Peloton is still moving pretty slow. No! As I say that, the escapee has been caught once again. They are just going mad. Max Bush, you are kind of an escapee killer. That is nasty. I'm happy that we are in P2 and P3 because look at that speed. 8 slipstream and still using loads of attack points. How strong is this Max Bush guy? Yeah, that's a good move. David Perry is the only one who was able to follow in P3, not using attack points. Who's even left from the... Yeah, those are the guys who were in the relay before. They just got nuked. All right, here we go. That is going to be an interesting stage, that's for sure. So we are following along, and is he going again? He is relentless, this guy. Wow! But the peloton also gave him a chance again. It must be pretty empty. If he does so again, I think I'm going to follow him next time. If we catch him again, I'm going to follow him. But also, what I'm noticing, Max Busch is soon pretty empty from his chase downs. So there might be a bit of an opportunity coming up. Yeah, I'm smelling opportunity. So let's go forward with Vladislav. He might be a good lead out, actually. Might be a good lead out for an attack. And we are getting close to the sprints. Yep, there we are catching him again. So now is the time. Now is the time to move forward and grab maybe a few sprint points as well. So Vladislav can be a lead out for us. He can go pretty hard. There's the sprints, and there's the sprint. Maybe if we put Tyler on a launch pad. So Vladislav is launching for Tyler, and then Tyler is pulling through, and Vladislav just falls back to the peloton and can rest up. He's irrelevant anyway. He needs to rest up quite a bit for the next stage. Time limit is back there, as you see, so we're safe. And I think Dickie and David probably need to come forward a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now let's see what happens. They are just moving across the line. So if we want to launch, then that's not much of a launch. Can we reach? No, not even close. Can't reach the downhill there. If we make a max move here, that would mean they are moving too. I think they are moving too hard here. I don't think this is all that viable. We can't really get away. Not with these stats, at least. Tyler might have more of a chance, but he also can't make this. If we were able to make this downhill node on the turn, then I would strongly consider going out now. That would give us a significant advantage if the peloton isn't able to pull there too. But it sure looks like it. So yeah, we are going across and could sprint if we wanted to, but no, I'm not interested in those points right now. You can see Tyler can get quite a bit farther, but still not nearly far enough to reach this. If he did, I think he would have a chance to win this. Because, no, actually not. You see this? He can't jump the next hill. Yeah, from there he wouldn't be able to. So nothing here works quite the way I want to. He can make the jump from down there, though. So, yeah, not going to happen. Let's move along and only spend 2 energy then. And stay vigilant, because we might just end up in the situation where we can get away. If the peloton blinks. Who's there? Yeah, there are a few good riders coming up on our wheel. It's not what you want to see. And where are the others? Dickie is there. How many more moves do we have until the finish? Well, there's still a few. I think they can stay one more turn in P2 because we can't reach the downhill. But then they need to come to the front. So let's see. That's not too big a move. Oh, let's check this out. Ooh, okay, max move gets us there. So even if we would attack now, that would not really help us because the peloton is going to move here and then stop right there. And then we're caught again if we did the same thing in 2 turns. We would get the sprint points, but yeah, not really worth it for this. Spending too much resources. Alright, let's stay with the peloton here. And that gives us nice slipstream again. Now, what's the peloton going to do? Max Busch, where are you headed? I'm sure he's headed down there. Maybe I do want to put Vladislav into P0, just in case they are weirdly deciding to move short or something. And Tyler on the rear wheel of some people here. Just in case some more coming forward. Yeah, do we want to move forward now? I believe so. Let's move. Yeah, everyone is coming to the front. All right, the race is on. Yeah, everyone is moving down there. This is looking like it's going to be quite furious up this hill. Stay in position. Don't need those sprint points. We are here for the general classification. Stay there and... Yeah, we are just following along. Yeah, nothing to see here. Just following along. 19 riders still in the bunch. Race hasn't been too hard apart from Max Busch's pulls. And now it is once again a case of where and when do we want to position us for the final dash. That is a strong rider. Igor, he will stay there and he will be able to perform a solid lead out for the bunch. Who more do we have here? There's a few people. Wow. Kirill, yeah, is super fast. And yeah, there are a few really fast riders, much faster than what we are. So we need to try to get reasonably far forward. Okay. Vladislav, you stay. Do you stay there? Yeah, I guess. And Tyler as well. Dicky, are you in a good position? Do we want to not repeat the same mistake and actually move up now? I think so. While we still can with just energy. Not spending anything to move up there, but on the next turn we then can position ourselves more wisely. Let's see what the competition actually did. Okay, they didn't move to P0. So... Oh, no, we are now in P0. And thus... this is a perfect attack opportunity. That is such an attack opportunity. They are going a little too slow here. Where's Tyler? No, Tyler is there. Maybe you can attack with Tyler. David is going here. He's in P0. He would lead the peloton to a different node. There we have Vladislav. But if I go with Vladislav, the thing is, he's there. And all these riders, all these potentially super killer riders are Charles Taylor. Damn it. Not Tyler Campbell, but Taylor, also completely different. So, my bad. No, if one of these guys goes, or my guys goes, that would mean that that would be a perfect layup for anyone who wants to follow here. So, no, I'm sticking with them. And just hope no one else is taking this opportunity. No, they are! Shit! Oh, no. No, they are going. Oh, no. They attacked on the climb. Maybe should have followed them then. So who's going here? Kirill, yeah, they are gone. They are so gone. They are so much faster than we are. So what do we do now then? David Perry needs to lead out. Max Busch, where are you when you need us? When we need you? There he is. Huh. Alright, what do we do? We kind of... They messed us up. That was bad tactics moving to P0 at that point. Should have placed ourselves at the back still, maybe. Ah, damn it. Okay, but let's see if anyone is pulling out. They probably can finish now. Yeah, they did. Wow. That was a big move. We're catching a few more, though. Okay, so it's just those two who managed to finish. We are catching the others. That's a big move, though. David Perry would be able to attack. But no, let's play its attack by one node, so it's not really viable, is it? With Vladislav, though, I do not, in fact, want to follow that move, because he needs to rest. So let's move short. Very short. Oh, Tyler. Maybe. Even though you can't really do anything on this stage, but maybe on the next. So yeah, let's just be slow. Lose time. It's fine. Because what we can do is rest up and be more potent tomorrow. And Dicky and Perry there. Max, oh, they have all placed on our wheel. Now it's the sprint for third. That is also worth something. Podium in stages is worth something. But are we in a good position? So this guy is basically nil. Because he is dead. He has no attack points. He can't move far enough. So what we need to do is find someone who can move far enough. Max Bush, for instance. So let's go behind a little bit. We just spent one extra attack point that way. And that's fine, because we have more than enough at the moment. So let's move behind a little bit. Valteros, yeah, this is looking solid. Solid place. And now, David Perry. Maybe we want to do... No, the opposite way. Like this way. I hope these guys are not moving behind me then. Maybe space it out a bit more? He's not a threat. He's a threat. Alright, let's see. They have probably repositioned all of themselves into places where I can't benefit from it now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we are leading out as expected. So, let's do a hard lead out. Like that. And can't do anything. Alright, and there we go. Oh, no, something happened. They are moving short. They followed someone else. Max Bush, what are you doing, mate? What's going on there? Alright, let's outsprint the Dicky. No, you don't. You never outsprint the Dicky. Although we do need to kind of to save our position here. Don't quite know why they didn't follow. That seems like an odd move. They did have enough resources, didn't they? Maybe Max Bush didn't quite. No, I think he had. I think he had. But yeah, so do we want to follow? There's a lot of good riders coming up. So yeah, let's add another velocity to our move so that it's a little harder to pass. Because this was a hard move by... yeah, everyone is joining there. Let's see if we got anything out of that. I don't think so. That's probably doom. Let's move there and just roll across the line. Those guys. Maybe get some more recovery in. One more turn of recovering nicely. There you go. A few energy points back. There are some other stragglers coming in, and just go there. And do we get a recovery? No, not quite. There we go. Stage done. David Perry in fourth. Not enough, mate. Not enough. But with that, we are actually on the stage there. In the overall, we are in 8th and 4th. That isn't too bad. So, what do we do with that? I guess go to the next stage. Stage number 3. That's a really short one. That's a proper short stage. Actually, so far, this looks very promising for our team. That is looking solid. If we can hold 4th, that would give us 50 points, 50 prestige points just for that. And, well, if we finish the next 2 stages there. And then we have an 8th place as well, 19 points for that. And that would already kick us into the green here, it seems. But now, time to get racing. Recovery is looking solid. Dickie McSpeck is up to full again. And this will be a frenzy of a race. Now let's get going with that. And here we are. Do we want to send out an attack rider? I think today... Yes, Tyler. Again. Hey Tyler, how are things going, mate? Yeah, and now he has a little bit of a gap to the leader as well. 3.6 turns, which means that he is not quite as much of a danger, of course. Alright, here we go. What kind of move is this, guys? What kind of move is this? That's a little much. Alright, everyone is going hard. I guess we want to follow them. So there we go. That's already a significant portion of the stage done after turn 1. Yes. So Tyler, Vladislav, You want to fall back, mate? Yeah, okay. Yep, there. And Tyler is going to stay and see if... Is Max Bush maybe planning an attack? It's weird to see him just be there lurking. It's a little odd. I wonder. I'm going to stay on his wheel here, because if he goes, then yeah, I'm going with him. He's so damn strong. And we will be chased down furiously. But yeah, David Perry, yes, there are no technical sectors here, so it's definitely worth dropping back one more. And here we go. There is a little climb right there. Not too bad. Wow, they are moving so damn hard. No, this is an escape. This is Max Bush. He's doing it, the madman. The madman is actually doing it. But, well, let's see. They cannot really reach the bottom of the climb in this next turn if they land there. Huh. And this is not costing me much resources. Like 8, yeah, that's a lot, but not in terms of attack. So, and Max Bush has gone full bonkers mode there. So yeah, I'm going to follow him. That's my chance. That is a massive chance going with him. Whew, all right. Interesting constellation here. Let's see. Can we play this out properly? And he's going to lead another turn, but he's only going to go there, I believe. Then we need to jump it in one turn, which is entirely possible. This is not too much, but that would mean that probably... Can the peloton make the jump? Landing on this here wouldn't be too terrible either. I mean, there's 7 movement points for free. This is 9, so the difference is a minor one. It's not catastrophic to fail that. And there's a 9 there too. So, all right, let's see what happens. Vladislav stays. Dicky is already back there, and David as well. All right, our dream team that sometimes fails hard. Yeah, that's an easy move, and from here we can jump it. Can we reach this? No, we can't. Do we want to go there instead? Nah, that doesn't help. So yeah, let's make an easy move. They are not trying to catch us there. Alright, I think we might have a weird little chance here now. Because I'm not sure they can catch Max Bush in this remainder of the stage. Because he is a beast. Look at him. He doesn't have much attack points left though. And he has a -1 in Mountain. So he is going to use one more point there than I am. He's overall just much faster. So much faster. He's 2 faster, but has a -1 in Mountain. Alright, yeah, we're going to stay there and do our part of the work. Peloton's just hanging back and looking at these madmen there and like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're staying there, and I need to move across. Boom! There we go. Max is happy with how our help is going. Our collaboration there in the escape is going. Now we are 1 turn ahead of the peloton. That is quite powerful. And we are back in the flat where Max just hauls ass. So, perfect. And here, yeah, stay in the peloton. This is all good. Okay, now. Wow, okay, strong move once again. Strong move. Going to move there. Now comes the downhill. And the peloton is now noticing that, oh, we better start pulling. Yeah, and I better hide in the rear of the peloton, because this is some nasty speedway going now. Now it's all just nuke it on the pedals. They are going to try so hard to chase us down, but Thomas Legrand is completely empty. He can't do anything. So, and these other guys are too. Oh, this might be trouble. This might be a bit of trouble. Interesting. I think I'm going to move Vladislav forward. Oh, he can't. He actually can't, because this move was so hard that no one has any attack points left for this turn. So where do we go now? We don't want to waste the opportunity. If we move here, then we have a nice range of movement there, and we're not spending too much, are we? How far is it left to go? Well, not that far. You can see it up there. 70 nodes. That's like 4 moves. So, from there. 3 moves. Okay, do we go here, or that will be too hard? We want Max to be doing the nasty moves. So let's just go and move to here. That is a good move, but not fantastic, not super fast. Let's just see if he's just following. Yes, he is. Okay. Because if he is going and out sprinting or just attacking, then we are doomed as well. I want to somehow outsmart him for the win, but that will be difficult. Yeah, follow along. The peloton has woken up and is now like, oh, damn. Yeah, you let them go too far. And, oh. That's alright, yes, that's alright. I want him to pull now, though. So, that cost me an attack point. I think that's worth it, though. I think that's worth it. Stay on his wheel and then attack him if he's moving too short. As we do have the resources to pull through and grab a win, potentially, if the peloton lets us. And Vladislav can move forward right now. Do we want to? Yeah. Oh, everyone is coming to the front already. Woof. Okay. Let's please. Let's go, guys. Where are we moving? No! You bastard! He moved onto my rear as well. So now I do need to do the pulling. You bastard. Alright, where do we move so that we can... I think we have enough advantage that we can play it a little safe. I don't think we're going to get rid of him now. He's going to stay on our wheel, isn't he? Yeah, I believe so. Oh, and that was a strong move by the peloton. That's a very strong move. We're just going to stay there. Oh, and they're going even further. Green jersey attacking. Oh, man, okay. This is going to get nasty. This is going to get really nasty. I don't... Damn you! Damn you! He is not playing games. Oh no, he is playing games, and I really don't like it. Oh man. Okay, let's think about this. We would be leading him to a victory, a guaranteed victory, if he's just following along on our wheel. If we can hold off these guys who are super fast. But we do have a few nodes advantage, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is as if they were there, so maybe this... I don't think this is actually enough. If Max isn't helping in pulling, and he is so empty already on the attack, then I think this makes it pretty much impossible to win now. That was a very strong move by them. Baltaros pulling. Alright. Yeah, not much I can do. Spent 1 attack there, and he's going to get on my rear again? Or did he not? Maybe he didn't. Let's see. Vladislav is here. He needs to get in there and pull, because Dicky and David need to get back to these guys. Okay, he did actually do another pull. Huh. This is far though. How much more do we have in us? So if we use this move, 6-4, then we would have 6 points left over. Let's see how far we can go there to there, and then we have basically nothing over there. We could be able to just about finish. Should we try that? Or would Max catch us? Now we are on his wheel though. Are we playing a bit too much I think we actually need to be a bit tricky here, because we can't give Max the time either. If we help him too much, or just let him ride, then I think that might backfire on us. As is this, because we are not catching them like this. But I think Dicky is now in P0, right? Was he in P0? Vladislav? No, he's not. He's back there. Dicky might be able to catch them, though? Let's see. So with Vladislav, we're just going there. And then Dicky, not quite. Do we want to attack them? No, there are some guys on our wheels as well. And he's fast. He would outdo us in a sprint. So no, let's stay here. Let's be patient. Let's wait. And David Perry can't catch them either. All right, yeah, we're going. We are going. Max Busch now wants to do some work again. Oh, how kind of you. Just go hard, mate. You have another 6 attack points left over. And Vladislav, not much of a help there in pulling. Dicky, do we want to have you pull? Yeah, you move forward. You move forward. Might be better. And I'm going to be cheeky and move back one here, behind Manuel Gomez. Oh, more riders coming. There's Kira. Ah, damn it. And now we strike. Now we strike. Tyler for the win! This is our opportunity. He moved a little too short. He moved just a little bit too short. We have two more turns worth of attack points, and we don't need that. So let's make our max move now. Oh, they're getting really close, though. They are getting really close. And you, sir, need to move a lot faster. Yeah, and Dicky could pull even further to minimize that gap. But would we destroy our win in that case? We do want to catch Max Busch, if possible, which is very likely to, because Max Busch is not really that strong at the moment. He has 6 attack. Yeah, he will be able to finish this turn, so... yeah, okay, he is quite strong. I think if we want to protect our overall standings, because here we have... yeah, okay, he's in front, he's behind, he's in front. They are very far behind. Do we actually need to sacrifice the Dicky? I think so. Yeah, we do need to. And there comes David Perry after him. All right. We do leave a few other riders behind, though, in this move, which is good. But now we are the sole guy to pull here. Yeah, let's sign off on this. Where do we want to position ourselves? We still have plenty. Oh, behind those two guys. There, I believe. That's a good place. Let's see what happens. So that is looking like you can rest again, sir. Yeah, you just try to rest up a little bit, Vladislav. And now, Max Busch, where are you? Back there. I don't think he can catch us. I think this is actually a win for Tyler Campbell. Yes! Yes, we did it! I don't think the peloton can get us this time. No. Ooh. And Dicky can't quite get there either. Well, that's a bummer. He might lose time, because someone from behind will certainly try to outdo him there. That would lose him some time, which wouldn't be great. So yeah, let's just move there and see what happens. Are these... yeah, the others are moving past. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Okay, Dicky is losing some time, but not much. Not much. And he can have a leisurely ride across the line. But here, 3 riders already in front. Let's see what we can do. Yes, we can get to the front of this bunch. Not that it really matters. Some stronger riders there. Oh yeah, they're just purely out sprinting him. No worries whatsoever. Yeah. No chance. No chance. Just nuked him. Alright, what do we do here? Just get it over with. Yeah. Make 0 moves. And then hopefully also recover a little. You just fall back. You just move across the line real slow. And all good. Just finish it off. Yeah. Here, this is all going to be the 10 turn time, no matter what we do. But we would also get back all the resources that we spent. So it doesn't matter. Let's go all out. There you go. And here, let's leave it there. Stay there. Time limit is far away. and move across the line, not spending any energy. Don't waste anything, we need to recover for the final stage. Alright, Tyler is taking the win. Our first team victory is here. And what a victory it is. Nice, isn't it? Yes, that also gives us some prestige points. And in the end it was 0.04 turns for Max Busch. And Walter Ross is coming in just 0.02 turns behind that. And what does it mean overall? David Perry losing 21 there, 0.21. Oh, we slipped. Max Busch and Walter Ross and a few others here. Oh man, we slipped a little. Yeah, that's not great. Let's hope our guys are recovering. Tyler Campbell, currently with his win, is actually in second place in the green jersey. How about that? Maybe you should play for that now. Stage summary time, and the final stage is even shorter, 146 nodes. And we have the sprint rating right there. Yeah, 3 points there, and then what is 20? Oh, no, not quite 20. 10 points or something right there. It might be worth going for it. This one win gives us a already secured 25 points. So that's not too bad. All right. But I think it is time for me to head over to the office and actually release the game, because this is the pre-release recording of playing the game for the release, and it's just 1 hour left. So until then I need to also render it. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you are going to check out the demo of the game if you haven't already. And if you enjoy it, or like everything you see here so much that you're straight going to buy it, please consider chipping in there and supporting this little cycling project. Cycling gaming project, even. Yep. Alright, that is me signing out, Kurob signing out, and you have a wonderful day.